Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Okay, so today we'll continue the rank push with Armor King. Yesterday my account stick was not working towards the end of the stream, but I tried to fix it. I changed the cable. I also changed the USB port that I was using earlier on my motherboard. I'm using a different one. So hopefully I won't get disconnected, 5 times in one stream. Hopefully. Wi-Fi, no. No Wi-Fi. No, I wish there were a Wi-Fi filter. No Wi-Fi, no Wi-Fi. The game algorithm is wasting its time and money. Hello Sanji, welcome to the stream. How are you doing, brother? Why this Wi-Fi player? I don't want to play against Wi-Fi. No Wi-Fi, guys. No Wi-Fi. Sorry about that. You guys have to wait a little bit more. Wait for longer until I find a 5 bar wired connection, Ethernet. The thing is, even on 5 bars, Wi-Fi is what it is called. In 5 bar Wi-Fi, you can say I have tried, right? You cannot say like I have a lot of experience against Wi-Fi players because I tried it maybe like once or twice, but I did not like it. Even on 5 bars, the Wi-Fi gives you 3 or 4, rollback frames or delay frames, right? Game becomes impossible to. Sometimes there are random lag spikes as well. Uh, who is this Wi-Fi player? Whatever, whatever. Okay, guys, Jordan is online. But the thing is, our connection is like almost 3 bars. Tried to play against Euros when taken it first came out, for the first time during first 2 months. Met him, you can say, in ranked. Then I invited him to play. Back then people did not know about Euros. Euros. People did not know how good he is, right? So that is the thing. Why I am finding this Wi-Fi player? Bro, give me the wired connection players. Don't give me Wi-Fi. Ethernet is not that expensive either, especially in Pakistan. Ethernet is very cheap, right? You know, guys, everyone, you can say this message is for everyone out there, right? It is not to spread hate or anything like that. I'm not trying to say like player is not good or whatever. No, but Wi-Fi connection is not playable. It ruins the experience for both players, right? So if you have spent a lot of money on your PC, on your you can say arcade stick, right? Whatever you have, like the microphone, headphones, whatever, camera. Please get the cable. It has you can see very little price, right? It does not even matter how cheap the Ethernet is, right? Yeah. Not trying to target anyone or shame on anyone, no. I'm not Wi-Fi shaming, right? But the truth is that Wi-Fi ruins the experience against Wi-Fi players is not, especially for, oh my god, what is this? I need to reset the. Is there only one player online? Only Wi-Fi. At this point, I think game is trolling me. Okay, you don't accept Wi-Fi no more. That's good. The things like Wi-Fi will make you worse as a player as well, right? Because you are playing on a laggy connection. Whenever you play on laggy connection. So never play on Wi-Fi. It is not good for you can say improving as a player as well. Okay, you used to play on Wi-Fi. Okay, you used to play on Wi-Fi. So how? Okay, Sanjay, you have the Wi-Fi experience. So please tell me how many players accept Wi-Fi connections? Do most of the players reject Wi-Fi, or do most of the players accept it, right? Or you get rejected maybe half, 50% of the times? Okay, not a lot. What do you mean? Not a lot of players accept, or not a lot of players reject? Okay, you get declined very fast. I see. I see. Okay, before you even get ready, it gets declined. Yeah, understandable. Understandable. Still play on Wi-Fi sometimes, and I don't wanna plug in my. Okay, I see. I see. Even on side characters, I would not recommend you to play on Wi-Fi because you will get used to that laggy connection, right? Laggy connection moves appear a little bit. Game feels slow. That is why. It affects your reaction time. It affects your timing gameplay. It affects your block punishment with punishment timing. So it affects you a lot as a player if you play on laggy connection. I don't recommend playing on laggy connection at all. At no cost play on laggy connection. Never ever do that. Definitely if you're serious about you can say your skill in this game, right? If you don't care, right? If you don't care about improving, you just play for fun, then you can play on whatever connection you want, right? But still, the thing is, even if you don't care about your skill level, you still have to get the Ethernet because you're gonna get rejected most of the time. People won't play against you, especially good players. They won't play against you. So you're going to miss opportunities. Oh, look at that, guys! I found a new wall carry. Look, this is the wall carry, mini little wall carry. Okay, okay. So I'm gonna use electric for the short carry because this move like CD1, this has a lot of carry, especially if wall is closed, right? Let's say you have done forward 3-2 and wall is closed, you can now do electric instead of CD1, because CD1 and electric, they have same damage, so you won't lose any damage. Then you'll do same amount of damage. Boom, boom. Come on, come on, come on. Where are the opponents? My opponents, guys, where are you? I wanna play. Please come online. Anyone but Wi-Fi players or 4-bar players. We're getting closer and closer to season 3. We are getting closer day by day with every passing minute. Boom, boom, boom. I'm excited. I'm very excited for season 3, to be honest. No matches, guys. I was happy. When I started the stream, I was extremely happy because I just found the first game within a few minutes. And then, I found another game, but it turned out that it was the Wi-Fi. 5 hours later. The thing is, I have never practiced electrics. I have never trained wave dashes, right? You know, It has never happened in my life where I would open the practice mode, right, and pick Jane or maybe like pick Kazuya and then like train the execution for electrics or wave dash. I have never done that, but because it takes, you can say, too long for me to find games, right? My wave dash is finally, I can do some wave dash. You see, I can at least do some wave dash because I just keep doing the wave dash meanwhile I'm waiting for the match. I still remember back then when I used to play in the arcades, I was very bad at wave dashing, extremely bad. Because in arcades, you don't get the time or the opportunity most of the time to go and lab or use practice mode, right? As we have hit the 15 minutes mark. 15 minutes mark, that magic number. Is 15 minutes mark going to be the magic number where I'll finally find a game? The higher I rank up, the more difficult it's gonna be for me to find games. I don't have my phone with me. Otherwise, I would check the Tekken Sniper and see how many players are queuing. This is the matchmaking. Yo, hello Watermelon. Welcome to the stream. I'm struggling to find the games today. As always, right? What character do you hate playing? Hate playing or hate playing against? What do you mean? Like my most hated matchup or the most hated player? Sorry, character. Okay, both. So the character that I don't want to play, any character which won't let me improve as a player. That is the character that I don't want. Oops, there's an ad. So okay, hopefully ad will be over by now. Okay, so the character that I don't want to play, I don't want to play the Eddie, right? That is the character. I never feel like I never get the craving to play Eddie, right? And the character I don't want to play against, I don't think there is any character that I don't want to play against. No, whatever character. Just give me someone to play against, and I'll happily play. Right? Some other characters that I don't want to play are I don't want to play Anna, right? Because she is so free, right? I just want to put some effort. I want to do something to win, right? That is the thing. So I don't want to play characters like Anna, right? Super broken characters, or a very uninteresting character like Eddie. Arslan has been playing a lot of Zafina. Zafina is very strong in this game. The thing is, like, almost all of the characters are strong, very very strong in this game, right? So if you play one character, right, you cannot say my character does not have tools or gimmicks or whatever, right? And I need someone stronger because every character is strong. That is why most of the time players, you can say, they just stick to their main character, right? And they never bother to change the character, right? And the thing about Arslan, I have seen Arslan play Zafina in Tag 2 as well. I have seen him play Zafina, as a main character in Tekken 7 as well. So it is not like he's new to the character. He has a lot of experience actually with that character, both at casual level and at international level. And everyone knows about his international experience. Yeah, and let me tell you one fun thing. Many players, you can say, think that Arslan started, you can say, Arslan picked Nina in Tekken 8, right? Only, but no. He used to main Nina back then in Tag 2. Nina, and I have seen Arslan play Leo Lars as well. right? Against Hiram Malik. I've seen him play Nina. Nina used to be his main. Okay, that too. Finally, 6% disconnection rate, guys. Hopefully, this guy won't rage quit. Game number one. Let's go. Waterman, look, you mentioned the Fina is here. Okay, bro. Hit the wall. Two. Mashallah, nice. Giant swing. Boom. Oh my god. Kick the face. I got baited there. Nice. First game of the day in. Okay, 25k. Just what is this, guys? Can you guys please type rest in please for this moment? I found game first game after like 22 minutes. Right. Mashallah, I won the game within 1 minute, but then the guy did rage quit. One and sorry, not rage quit, but one and uh thank you, Watermelon, for typing rest in please. I found one opponent after 20 million shares, and then the opponent left because he did not want to play also. No worries, guys. This is part of life, right? I'm kind of used to this now. You know, it used to be very annoying and tilting at the start when I first started playing online, especially Taken 8. Right? Because first few months of Taken 8 were very good. I found a lot of opponents. I used to easily find the opponents. But later on, especially in season 2, the matchmaking has been terrible. The queue times are extremely long, especially when they made the change where the game has to consider your highest rank, right, and highest rank of your opponent. Before game, you can say matches both of you to play against each other. Reset the queue. I don't know like why I have to reset the queue. You would like to fight Hafiz Tanvir Claudio? You can fight him. Maybe like when he visits your country, right, or region. You can say for the tournament, right, and he is like close to you. You can go there and fight. I have played a lot against him in the tournaments. Okay, let me show you a crazy armor king combo. Difficult to do. Look at that. Do you guys know any character in the game who can do 88 damage from a normal launcher without burning any resources? No, he actually cannot do that. He actually is pretty close, but he cannot do that. He cannot get 88, can he? Without, I mentioned without burning any resources, right? So it means no install, no heat, no wall gimmicks or stage gimmicks, just normal combo from a normal launcher. Not a special launcher that that is very difficult or conditional to land, right? Electric, for example, electric. This move is very easy to land, right? As a wave finisher, as a block punish. So from a normal launcher. Boom, boom, boom. Reset the queue, reset the queue, reset the queue. By the way, guys, I need one opinion from you guys because this change can affect you, right? This change is definitely going to affect you. So, what do you think about the ads? Should I put, you can say, an ad every 10 minutes, but ad is going to be 30 seconds long, right? Or should I put an ad, you can say, every half an hour, but ad is going to be one and, like 90 seconds long? Because I was looking at the ad settings, right? And then I realized maybe like 30 seconds ad after every 10 minutes is better, right? Then like a very super long ad, 1.5 minutes ad after half an hour. What do you think? You can definitely subscribe, support me, support the channel, right? And get rid of the ads at the same time. It is a win-win situation for everyone. But let's say, you don't want to sub. What would you guys prefer? What would you guys prefer? Maybe Lee. Lee mainly does, you can say, the damage near the walls. Lee's combo damage, you can say, is high because of his wall damage. Here I'm talking about no heat, no resources, no wall, nothing. Simple. Boom, boom, boom. What are your preferences for that? Like streaming is and coaching. These two things are part of my job, so guys, I have to do it. Otherwise, I don't like to, you can say, bother my viewers with all of these stupid ads, but I have to do it. You don't mind the ads? Thank you, man. Thank you so much. And I'm also searching, you can set plus minus 2 if I remember correctly. I'm not searching at plus minus 1. Yeah, plus minus 2. How much damage this does? 31, 30, 35. How much this does? 17 and 12, 29. Today is the difficult day, right? I have found only one opponent in like 33 minutes. Only one. And she also did one. And the thing is, like in season 3, if you do not do one and done, it's going to be easier for you to climb because you get more points if you rematch. That is a good thing. Game is discouraging one and duns. That is very good. This is good for, you can say, the player who is winning and the player who is losing. This is good for both players because the player who is winning definitely is gonna get more points, right? But the player, who lost, if he wins, he's gonna get a lot of points. So that is good. But why is my combo not working? Okay, I'm not pressing down. Uh, Guys, I'm just gonna wait for 5 more minutes, right? If you don't find any games, I'll close the stream because I don't want to waste your time as well. So maybe later on today I will stream, or maybe tomorrow. But if I start finding games, I'll keep playing. Maybe I can go back to min anyway, right? Go to the rank again. If Kone is strong, he will play. And I think she is going to be strong. And I personally think she is going to be very strong and very good, right? But it depends. Is she going to be better than Nina? If she is better than Nina, Ruslan will play. But if Nina is a better character, even in season 3, I think Ruslan will prioritize Nina. And maybe like in some difficult matchups, he will pick Kone. So it depends. It is very dependent, right? So there are two like factors. First factor is Kone going to be strong. The second factor is Kone going to be stronger than his current main character. Okay, so this is where I can activate the heat. Now, okay, that one does not cover 2 minutes, I guess. Maybe if I do, you can say a forward dash. Okay, what? That this is much easier. So maybe this, this heat activation. No, okay, that combo does not work. Guys, now you can understand the struggle of playing online in PUBG. It's difficult. It is not difficult because it is difficult to win. It is difficult because it is difficult to find games. Let me check that instead. I think I can check it here. Taking sniper. But where is the site? Okay. Global restriction rank in Middle East plus minus 2. So I have like 39 players, but so I actually have players too. I don't know why I'm not getting matched against the players. I think it is because of that maximum highest rank restriction. Oh, finally, guys! Finally! After how many minutes I found game? Maybe like after half an hour. Half an hour. Because No, no, after 22 minutes. I found the first game after 22 minutes, and then I found the second game after another 22 minutes. Okay, so I have to win this. And I cannot afford to lose it. Okay. Whatever, guys, whatever, whatever. Okay, I forgot the combo there. I forgot the combo. The other thing is like when you find game after like 25 minutes, you're not warmed up anymore. Right? Okay, so now I got warmed up. I needed a game to warm up. Dragno, you're supposed to play Dragno around folks. You're supposed to play Dragno around folks and movement, and your strengths. Mainly around folks and movement. Guys, I need to check the door. कौन आया है? लो. Oh, guys, it was good. It was good. Which I've been getting this. The thing is, whenever game says it, the players from Asia or you can say Middle East, right? Or you can say EU or NA, right? The game actually, you can say, sets your region as your in-game PC region. So, if you sorry, if your region on your PC is set to America, that game will show your region as America. So, game considers your computer settings, right, with region selection, but it does not, I think, affect the matchmaking. If you're getting 5 bars, it means the player that you're fighting is probably from the same region as you. Yeah, I felt like I got the miss input on 3 button, but I think it was just me thinking early that it was not actually a miss input. Maybe I pressed the button at wrong time. There's a tournament tomorrow, and you'll find out how you can do it. You know, just don't get confused, right? And do your best. Play your normal gameplay. So controlling the nerves in a tournament is the main thing. So make sure you play like you normally do, right? Or if possible, play when you can say at your best. I think I need to reset the queue once again. It took me like 22 minutes to find one game. In like previous hour, in 1 hour, I have fought only two opponents, guys. This is how terrible online is in Pakistan. No one plays online. For all the new viewers out there. My streams would be like much more fun and entertaining if you can say had players to fight against, and hopefully players will return in season 3. Yeah, only offline. Only offline. I'm not saying like Taken is rare. Taken is very but discount extremely. So players just play offline. Offline Taken. And if you guys have any questions, regarding Taken, regarding a matchup, regarding playing a character, regarding you can say fighting a character, you can ask me. Meanwhile, I'm finding the game. I can answer your questions. So feel free to ask me any questions regarding Taken. Maybe after the queue reset, I'll find games. Too slow. Look at that, guys. 110 damage count. But that 110 damage, you can see, is inconsistent because of 3 electrics. This one is more consistent. 102. I need to character select once again, maybe reset the queue. I don't know what's the issue is, to be honest. Is it, you can say, less players in Pakistan? Less online players? Or is it, you can say, unoptimized, matchmaking from Taken? I know there's less players in Pakistan, that is for sure. Because if you go to the Vivo rank of other Pakistani players playing, you will notice that, they also face this issue. And most of the Pakistani players, they just play for hours and hours and hours. Online players. No, Falcon Ram's back 3 is safe on block. It is not punishable. That move is high. It is homing high. Heat engager, you can duck the back 3. But you cannot punish it on block. You cannot. You can wave punish the move, or you can duck and launch Falcon Ram. But on block, you cannot punish the move. You also cannot sidestep the move because it is on. So if you want to punish that move, you have to commit to duck. You can like simply just block it right and take the frames. Because even though the move is safe on block, but it is negative. So you can take the frames. If I remember correctly, the move is -6 or -8, something like that. Unit is more than -6. Guys, let's test one thing. What I'm gonna do is I'll get online. I'll go online in a minute. I need to restart my PC. Let me change some internet settings. Let's try. I'm gonna use another DNS server. So maybe on